Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Dragon Age. So let's get into this. Nice and short. Oh, I've got to light those, don't I?
That's Sven Harel, removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
Not Dalish. They weren't Dalish yet, right?
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
Ah, okay, so they're the same on both sides. So we need to light these in an order, don't we? Okay. So if you hadn't brought a mage, what exactly were you going to do at this point? So, we'll light them all and see what happens. And then we leave Vivian holding the torch. See, yeah, I figured it would be a case of not all of them. And I'm also curious as to why that's burning in purple flames. Like, I can't do anything without the torch, yeah? So, I need you to... torch. Thank you. So we're only supposed to light certain ones. Oh, that's what you would have done. You had to come out here. What do you know? Okay, so there's certain ones that need to be lit. The question is, which ones? Ah, these ones. I was just about to mention that it said something about the wolf following the path. And it may not even be all of these. I think it's just probably that one right there. Yeah, it should be just this one. It's either this one or the other one, but it looks like he's looking at that one. Just about to say that too. I was like,
What's
it's something.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris posing as gods.
Elven mages who hoarded power and slaves? One could see parallels to Tevinter's magisters.
The Dalish are going to shit themselves.
So maybe it was a good idea to bring Sarah and Iron Bull after all. Are you alright? It doesn't look like you are, dude. I mean, I'm more than happy to help you with that situation. More than happy. Hang on, I want to see something. I can't do this in battle, can I? I really should have done it beforehand. Yeah. Dang, I should have done it beforehand. Move. Yeah, I can't take damage from just one person. I have to take damage from tons of people at once. Seconds, man, is really not a long time. Oh, that's the problem. Vivian isn't doing a damn thing. Would you please be so kind as to revive Iron Bull? Hang on. See, and I can't go into the tactical view for some reason. I wouldn't be one bit surprised if they intentionally disabled that for this game. Yeah, for some reason, Vivian isn't doing anything. Yeah, I want the barrier here.
Came to these ruins because the Alluvians connect to Halam Shiral.
So they're aiming for the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Are they? Let's look for anything that explains why the Kunari came here before we go. A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvion. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
A mage? They must have fought their way out, then let the spirits finish off the Kunari.
Two parties then. The Kunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them. Come on, we have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
Is there nothing else? I mean, No other letters anywhere?
You know, darling, this place gives me an idea for redoing the small summer breakfast room at Chateau Ghislaine.
You have a different breakfast room for every season.
A century ago, it was in fashion to have a different room for every meal and every day of the week. When that fad ended, the Dukes of Ghislaine converted most of the rooms to closets. Storage is timeless.
Okay. I should have explored before taking that one. Oh, see, that was my fault. Alright, let's get out of here. That should take me up, so yeah, we need to go this way.
One dead Canary was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now.
I just wanted the Exalted Council to go smoothly.
We must ensure that the Canary do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
I know we're asking a lot of you, Ambassador. I promise we won't make this any harder for you than necessary.
My apologies. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
I get the feeling it wants me to, like...
Everything going all right so far?
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
So, Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee, finally, in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
I could have sworn I already talked to him about how he became Viscount, so... So basically just...
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
I can't stop thinking about everything you said.
Never cared about words until I got vows. Now they're everything. You're everything.
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, yes, you're ever so clever. Arse. Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice, and the servants are happy?
Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Canary, but something else is on the up.
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin. About the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. We've new fights to look forward to. We always do, seems like.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
So it looks like we've got, you know, some few updates here and there. I'm not going to go through all of them because, I mean, we really just realistically don't have the time. And, you know, if you guys want to see it, you guys are free to...
I hear congratulations are in order, Inquisitor. Were you inspired by our chat earlier? Don't answer that. I prefer to pretend that was the case. I am certain you and Sarah will be... well, it will be enjoyable. To watch, even.
Is that so?
Oh, yes. The Orlesian court is in absolute pandemonium over this, even by their standards.
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I am making it up as I go along.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Cassandra.
It's much to handle on top of my duties as divine. We shall see.
So, you've been quite busy?
Ugh.
That bad?
Being divine is like trying to herd a field of cats into a lake for a much-needed bath. Even so, I would be pleased with my progress were it not for all the attendants picking over me constantly. And the hat! Needless to say, I'm more than happy for this diversion.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
They might be right.
Do not say that near them unless you want to give them the scent of blood. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
I'm just trying to find the ones who are going to say something about me and Sarah. Oh. I can't do this now. All my videos finished uploading before I started recording, so I usually try and get my uploads in, like, in the middle of the night. So I usually get up about 1 a.m. and, well, I got one. It was 1 this morning, but usually it's about 2 a.m. is when I'll start my uploads. Just so that way I don't have to worry about.
Darling, what can I do for you?
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
The Circle is recovering. So much was lost during the rebellion. Lives, most of all. So many experienced teachers gone. But I have hope. And determination. Which is better.
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out.
Cassandra is handling her office as admirably as I expected. History will remember Victoria as a truly great divine.
We'll talk another time.
Yes, yes. Alright. Stop playing around. Let us get on with the task hand. I'm actually going to make this video slightly longer than 30 minutes, depending on what happens next.
There must be something here.
I have no idea what these dog bones are for. Ooh, book. Chapter 10. Ooh. So it's not there, it's down here somewhere. So over here. There we go. Sarah. Let's get the Divine out for some much needed R&R. Let her see it all firsthand. There's one. There we go.
Look! More Kunari!
That path wasn't there before.
It's the Canary, right? Rocks can't move themselves.
No, but remember, this place is magic, so... Yeah, we've got... So, this path here, there's one there. You see off in the distance... Okay, I'll put the sword right there. So, at the tip of the sword, at the end of the hilt, there's another one right there that I'll wager we're going to have to get to. There's another cliff over there, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got to get there at some point.
What am I supposed to do with that?
Funny.
Shall we see where the Canary went in such a hurry?
Let them do all the work. Okay. So they're not going to do anything. Wrong button. Of course, wasted.
One down!
I gotta keep track of my mouse cursor.
fancy mirror dumpers in the middle of dwarfy things? And why do we keep going through them?
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we?
So,
look at all that. The Kunari have a huge operation here.
But why?
so this should have been a point for Varric.
What are they doing? They could bring the whole cabin down. This place isn't stable.
Once again, your mark is glowing. Are you all right?
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here.
Watch out!
Once again, forgetting. I mean, I guess it does sort of have its advantages. I mean, don't wrong. I didn't hit the wrong button this time. I mean, I actually did intend to hit the war one. I forgot to change it to the other one. So while I'm thinking about it, let me switch it back to damage one. I don't have anything in here. I thought I got all those. I got those. I got those. Yeah. Huh. I have not gotten these yet. Wow. I could have sworn that I did, though. Interesting, interesting.
Who finds a place like this and digs in? What are they doing? How's it not stupid?
After all the places we have been, I hardly expected to find us in another cave.
Cave beats Fade. Barely.
The damage is just so much better, I'm sorry.
Look, someone up ahead. I think he's human.
Stay back! Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone one surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala?
She's the leader of the Kunari here. She hates magic. Her job was to study it and stop it at all costs. Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why do the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and the Kunari here accepted as fact. We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Who are you exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall, until I joined the Qun.
You're Kunari?
Kirkwall was madness. Chaos. The Kunari were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline. Protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan, it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
What do you mean? This Vidasala's not doing her job anymore?
Almost a complete reversal, actually. This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Kunari need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas? It's a mage. Except Qunari mages are much more dangerous than those among humans or elves. Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath. There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Qunari don't like it when you ask too many questions.
I'm not sure how to stop the Qunari from using lyrium.
The lyrium's only part of the Vidasala's larger plan, Inquisitor. She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Qunari have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
Even if I succeed, will that really stop the Vidasala?
It would be a start. Deep Stalkers and Cave-ins will cut off reinforcements, but they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Ooh. So it's now a quest to find the Gatlock, huh? Alright. I think we'll save the Gatlock quest for next time. I mean, as you can clearly see on the other side of this door is a massive group of enemies, so... Okay, I can still save. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it here, save it, come back tomorrow, bust through this door, kill a whole bunch of innocent people. Or non-innocent people. I don't really know. Don't really care as long as there's bloodshed. And go from there. So that's it, guys. I'm done for the day, and to that I'm going to say sayonara.